Here with my final Lucifer Season 4 episode review video, as this is the Season 4 finale. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you are caught up to the point where I am and rewatching or watching Lucifer, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention, as well as put in the description. If that happens to be the case, you find out that you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. And for all of you out there that are wondering, this is indeed my first time watching the show Lucifer, so join me on the journey and let's discuss this show in the comment section, along with the man, the myth, the legend, the Lucifer fanatic himself, Crazy Coffee Man, as he has some great insight when it comes to this show. With all that in mind, this will be Lucifer Season 4, Episode 10, the Season 4 finale. The title of this episode is called Who's the New King of Hell? And this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. So we have a party at Lux, to which Lucifer seems like he's in a pretty good mood. We shift to a party at the station. Lucifer and Miss Lopez dance. Dan and Lucifer do the move that they do from Dirty Dancing, where he holds her up in the air like that, but it's Lucifer and Dan doing it. And then Chloe arrives, or he goes into Chloe's office. So morning detective. Chloe says, "You're in a good mood, so I thought all this was a dream." That was kind of weird. I don't know why they threw that in there, but it seemed like it was a dream sequence or something like that. But Lucifer isn't having problems with his dead skin anymore. That's all been resolved. And Chloe wants Lucifer to take some time off, as she has things covered. Eve tells Maze what happened to Kinley. She tells Eve that she needs to accept the fact that Lucifer doesn't have feelings for her anymore. And then Lucifer is introduced to Charlie, Linda and Amenadiel's baby. The nurse is going to put an infant tracker on Charlie. Lucifer tells Linda he's cured. Enjoy your child. Have him call me when he's old enough to get into strip clubs. Now that's funny. A rapper slash producer slash podcaster, I'm not sure what exactly his title was. I think he's a rapper, was murdered. Dan and Ella flow a little bit. Lucifer shows up at the crime scene. Lucifer and Chloe go to the rapper's place as they think this person is a suspect. And of course, Chloe's upset that Lucifer is at the scene when she told him to take some time off. And Lucifer and Chloe get shot at due to trying to get past the fence. And it was just the bodyguard, being protective and whatnot. And the victim has actually been seen around, and Chloe sees a photo with the victim and Father Kinley in it. Chloe goes to find Kinley and the victim. Maze is there as well, as she was tracking Kinley. Wait, dead but not dead? Maze knows exactly what's going on. Kinley is at Lux and tells Lucifer, "We've missed you so goddamn much. We're here to help you get back home." It's not really Father Kinley. It's actually Dramos with Squee. I'm not sure if I'm saying the Squee part right. Dramos is a demon from hell. And Mace tells Chloe that a demon jumped into Father Kinley's body. Dramos says tells Lucifer about what Kinley attempted to do. Lucifer says there's no way in hell he'd return to hell. Lucifer tells Dramos that he can be the king of hell. And Dramos wants to torture a live one, which infuriates Lucifer, and he tells him it's time to go home. Linda tells Amenadiel that she hired a night nurse, Kim, so they could get some rest, because taking care of a baby is a big pain in the ass. They scream and whine all night long. So Lucifer is startled from sleeping by Maze and Chloe. He's startled waking up to Maze and Chloe standing there, startling him. And he thought he might be dreaming, but they're both dressed, so their clothes are on. And then Maze tells Lucifer that demons are roaming the earth. Lucifer says, "Is that all?" "I already know." He says the demons in question are Dramos and Squee. Lucifer gets mad at Chloe as she thought that the demons would trigger Lucifer. Charlie has disappeared. Amenadiel probably took him. Lucifer tells Linda Amenadiel may have taken Charlie to heaven. Amenadiel arrives and swears he did not take him. He was going to, but he changed his mind. Dan tells Ella she's not alone. She's really missed the big guy. She doesn't think it's God's job to stop the bad. He's just there to give us the strength to get through it. Lila is the one who took the baby and brought the baby to Father Kinley, who is now Dramos. And Chloe wants to tell more people about what's really going on. It would help them a lot. But obviously that's not a good idea, Lucifer tells her. And then Chloe asks, how do we find 3 demons and a baby? Eve asks Dramos for updates. Dramos says, change of plans. Eve doesn't want Dramos to terrorize a poor, innocent child. Stop talking. I don't take orders from you. And then Dramos slaps Eve, or Dromos. Maybe I'm saying Dromos by mistake. Kinley's vial is gone out of Lucifer's safe. Eve comes to the penthouse. She gives Chloe and Lucifer information about Father Kinley, or at least who used to be Father Kinley. She says she didn't mean for anyone to get hurt. With Eve's help, they find out where the demons will be next, and then Lucifer tells Eve to stay at the penthouse. Lucifer and Chloe go to the Mayan, and Lucifer tells Chloe that she's not coming inside. Eve shows up. She wants to help despite Lucifer wanting her to stay at the penthouse. But, Chloe's going to make Lucifer vulnerable if she goes in. So, Menadil and Maze also arrive. Lucifer says we need all the help we can get. And then Dromos put the vial in a baby bottle full of milk. He tells Lucifer, long live King Charlie. Amenadiel shouts, give me my son! Amenadiel and Maze start fighting off the goons of Dromos, and then Dromos has the nerve to tell Lucifer that he's getting soft. Lucifer is able to get Charlie and hand him to Eve. He tells her to run. Chloe saves Eve. Chloe beats up Lila, and Eve finishes the job. Got her. There's no one left but Dramos. Party's over. Chloe comes in as Lucifer's about to kill Dramos, and Chloe tells Lucifer that she's not afraid of him anymore. Suddenly, a bunch of demons come in as Dromos got them from a church confession. Lucifer turns into devil mode and tells all the demons to go home. Turns back into human form then. And then Eve gives Charlie to Amenadiel. And then Maze asks Eve if she's okay. Not that she cares. That's not true. I think you care a lot, and I've been too blind to notice. There is a connection. Maze doesn't want Eve to change. Maze likes who she is. She needs to figure out who she is on her own. Kisses Maze on the cheek, and then Eve walks away. Ella puts her cross back on. Dan looks at a picture of Charlotte Richards. Amenadiel brings Charlie back to Linda. She says you were right, or I should say, she tells Amenadiel, you were right. It's not safe. You need to take him. No one will protect him like we will. Chloe says Lucifer, if it's over, or asks if it's over, and Lucifer says yes, but I'd be lying, and I don't do that. Lucifer tells Chloe he has to go back. Lucifer says he needs to keep them contained. They must have a king. Chloe tells Lucifer that he can't leave her. Please don't go. I love you. Please don't leave. Lucifer tells Chloe that his first love was never Eve. It was you, Chloe. And then Lucifer kisses Chloe. Please don't go. Goodbye. Lucifer's angel wings appear. Goodbye. As Chloe cries, Lucifer leaves. So Lucifer returns to hell, sitting on his throne, ending the episode and season 4 of Lucifer. How many episodes did Trixie appear in this season? Was it 1? That's a little upsetting because Trixie sometimes is the highlight of the show. So I thought this episode was going to be much, much better. It was still good, but it was more comical and less serious, in my opinion. Like these demons from hell, ultimately they weren't really that they weren't really much at all. They were a couple of dorks from hell. So I still like the episode, but I was expecting a lot more. I'm going to give it an 8.6 out of 10. My characters of the episode are going to be Eve, Chloe, Mace for the females. I got to do a lot in this episode. And then I'll give it to Lucifer, Amenadiel, and Dramos, a.k.a. the person that's Father Kinley, for this one. So, pretty good season of Lucifer. It's a shorter season, which I really enjoyed, that it's not a long 20-plus episode season. Of course, we got a longer season in season 5, but I can deal with 10 for sure. So, yeah, pretty good season. I just don't like the finale as much, but I'm not saying it's a terrible episode. So you've heard everything that I have to say. Now, it's your turn. If you're a fan of Lucifer and you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, please consider Hulk smashing the like button, share the video with a friend, put this video on any one of your social media platforms, the ones you prefer the most. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section and discuss the show with me and Crazy Coffee Man. He's the man, the myth, the legend, and the Lucifer fanatic himself. He has a lot of great insight, and he'll put up paragraphs upon paragraphs or an essay about what the events that happened in the episode. And then last but certainly not least, well, I should ask you or tell you to make sure you score the episode and whom was your character of the episode. I know, I did a bunch. What can I say? And now, last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And you never know what you'll see on JDF TV.